Join me as your host, Roderick Swift, every Wednesday, Musicians Matters podcast, live right here at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Positive Power, 21 Christian Media, LLC. Let's go!
I'm telling you, if you wasn't at the Drummers United Music and Arts Music Festival last week, it was on and popping with the legendary Bugsy Wilcox. If you have a chance, look it up. I would like to welcome you to Musicians Matters podcast live on demand. If you miss any of our podcasts, you can go to Positive Power, 21 Christian Media LLC on the Weekend Channel, Spotify or Google Play or Spreaker, etc. Or you can go to my website, drummersunitedinternational.com, or tap on Musicians Matters podcast. I would like to thank our sponsors, TCG Graphics, that's off of 2301 West Washington Avenue, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89106. Their phone number is 702-636-3975, or Double D Entertainment. That's off of 101 West Brooks, Suite H, North Las Vegas, Nevada, 89032. Their phone number is 702-290-8381. Let's welcome our guest, Hazel Mitchell. How you doing?
Hello, Roderick. How are you doing?
It's awesome. Lady Hazel, did you notice? I noticed something. This is on the first day of Black History Month, and
yes,
also the first day of your residency. It's amazing. How do you feel about that?
Absolutely wonderful, and thank you for having me on your show tonight.
That's awesome. How was that show on last night?
Which show are we speaking of?
You didn't have it yesterday, so you didn't have it. It don't start until February the 7th.
Yes, my residency at Blues Alley starts on the 7th, and I will be there every Tuesday, the 7th, the 14th, the 21st, and the 28th of Black History Month.
Awesome. That's at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m., right? 2 shows, right?
Yes, 2 shows.
Awesome.
With some fabulous musicians, and I'm featuring on the 21st, Terry Koger with the Terry Koger Quartet. And then on the 28th, I'm featuring a fabulous vocalist named Lavinia Neesmith with me.
Awesome. And let them know about your website, where they can reach you at.
hazelmitchell-bell-music.com.
Awesome.
And on the website, it has all of my information, a calendar of upcoming dates, in addition to my 2 CDs that I would self-recorded, independently recorded, I should say, and all pertinent information how they could book me if they want to book me for an engagement.
Awesome. So we're gonna play this song. It's called "The Making of You." After we play the song "The Making of You," tell us about that, okay?
Okay.
is true, reciting the makings of you. The righteous way to go, little ones would know or believe if I told them so. You're second to none, the love of all mankind should reflect some signs of these words I've tried to recite. They're close, but not quite, almost impossible to do, reciting the makings of you.
So as far as the making of you, what was you coming up? What was you thinking about when you wrote this song?
I didn't write that song. That's why it was written by Curtis Mayfield.
Awesome. Okay, awesome.
And it was my way of paying homage to him and him being my adopted godfather, so I wanted to pay homage to him. And that's why I put that on my first CD.
That's a blessing. And as far as that brass, what I mean by that, the saxophone, who played the saxophone on your music?
Craig Alston.
Oh my goodness! Wow, he has some lungs on him.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he's really good on that.
Absolutely wonderful. We gave him free reign and told him to, bring his essence into the song.
Awesome. Now, we about to go into this next song. It's called "The First Time I Ever Saw Your Face." Here we're going to play this right now at this time.
Okay.
felt
That was an awesome song. What did you come up with the first time I saw your face? When you?
Well, it was a. Go ahead.
I'm listening.
Well, it was a song that I used to sing to my husband, and I dedicated my first CD to him, Stronger Than Ever. Mm-hmm. And Roberta Flack was a friend of the family's, and it was one of the songs that she recorded that I absolutely fell in love with. And it brings back memories of him.
Awesome. I must say, Lady Hazel, you have class when you sing these songs.
Thank you very much. I try to bring the essence of the icons whose shoulders I sit upon and when I'm singing the songs as well as performing.
Awesome. So that means you can sing in front of a crowd of people, or you can sing in the of an audience of one. It doesn't matter how big the crowd is, right?
No, it does not. If you had one person in the audience, you give them the same performance that you would give if you had 150 or 200 or whatever, however many you have there.
Amazing. I see that Vince Evans. Tell us a little bit about your music director.
Well, Vince Evans is a Berklee College of Music graduate, along with a Barry Harris student of music. And he has performed all over the world with some of the greatest people in the world, mm-hmm. as well as being the music director for Phyllis Hyman. He's played with Prince, Grover Washington, George Duke, Layla Hathaway, just to name a few, and me.
Awesome. Yes. So, what is the best advice you give a singer?
The best advice that I can give a singer is, that's a very good question. Don't go in looking for fame.
Okay.
Do the music, sing the music because you love the music. And whatever you do, be consistent with it. And you're practicing, in addition to engaging with your audience, learning your craft, mm-hmm. and above all, take the time to learn your lyrics. Don't go up there with an iPad or your lyrics in front of you, because people pay good money to come out to see us perform. And if you're looking at your iPad or the lyrics in front of you, you're not engaging with your audience.
You're right about that. You're truly right about that. And that's one thing, me as a musician, I look at. As far as of musicians, you have to know your craft, especially as a drummer, because drummers, we set the path for everybody. We set the rhythms, we set the atmosphere and everything. So basically, the drummer and the bass is carrying the rhythms and everything. So you're right about that.
Mm-hmm. In addition to, treat your musicians with the respect that they are worthy of, because without them, we are not who we are.
So true. So on February the 7th, what we're going to have to look forward to?
Well, on the 7th, I'm going to be singing some of Ella Fitzgerald's song, The Lady. It's just phenomenal. And some of the songs that I'm doing are songs that I listened to as a kid with my uncle in his house. And it's just, she's the first lady of song,
You right about that?
And I've loved her, as a child and listening to her music growing up. And I was asked by the owner of Blues Alley to do some of her songs.
Okay.
And so I am paying tribute to her on the 7th. And I'm excited, very excited about, working with the phenomenal musicians that I'm working with and being at Blues Alley again.
Awesome.
Because I was there in June.
That's going to be amazing. So you're going to be doing basically a tribute to the young lady. That's going to be awesome. You're going to be doing jazz. You're going to be jazz and blues, or what?
A little bit of both. I'm going to do a lot of Ella songs in addition to some blues, and then some songs from my first CD, from the first and second CD as well.
Speaking of that, reason why we didn't play the whole song because we want everybody to go out there and purchase your CD.
I would appreciate it. They're sold on Amazon, and I don't know whether they're still on CD Baby or not. Okay. But they can also reach out to me, and I can, I can sign them and mail them to them.
Okay. Sound like a winner. Sound like a winner.
And of course, Ella was the first lady of song, so I'm just elated to be able to pay tribute to her.
That would be an awesome thing to do. So, how would you describe a perfect show for you?
I wouldn't say it's not going to always be a perfect show. It's the, interaction with the audience and making sure that, I'm on point with the music and interacting with the audience and with my musicians. And so it's just, feeling the love, from the audience and just, giving that love back.
That's awesome. Awesome.
Yes, sir.
When you first hit the stage, do you have the heebie-jeebies?
Of course. Yes. I would be lying if I said I didn't, But, that's what any, artist is going out from, even the seasoned artists. When they go out, they, have nervousness in the summer because you don't know what to expect once you get out there. But once you get out there and you start singing, it's just like it just takes over you.
Good.
So I wouldn't say that I don't get nervous because I do.
Reason why I asked that because us as a musician have a certain times we see that we make mistakes. Do you have that time when you on a song you made a mistake on the song and you fix it right away?
Well, when you make a mistake on the song, really nobody knows you made a mistake but you. Now, if you tell her that you made a mistake, then everybody's going to know you made a mistake. But I did forget the lyrics in one song. I said, oh, well, I just said, I had a senior moment. And you just keep the show going. Awesome. You don't stop the show. You don't stop and say, we'll go back. And you just keep it going. And if you have a good music director, they know how to guide you right back to where you're going.
That's true. You're right about that. Because when I'm playing drums or whatever, I don't I don't be everywhere. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm more of a pocket drummer, so you can basically sing with me. Mm-hmm. So that's basically why I asked that.
Well, I have a phenomenal drummer, J.C. Jefferson.
Awesome. Where's he from?
And so He's from DC. I mean, he can, yes. And he's straight in the pocket, and he carries you. And the one mistake I did make, we were getting ready to do one note samba, and so my music director said, JC, do the timing on the music, call timing. And so that was a valuable lesson that I learned. Never let a drummer call you timing. Never.
Never?
Never.
Okay, I got you.
It was like a freight train when he called the timing on one note samba, and I had to laugh. And after we finished, so he said, "You hung in there with me." I said, "I'll never do that again."
Yeah, that is true. That is true. So basically, what I normally do is hit the cymbal or whatever when I know the song. I hit the not the cymbal, but the hi-hat to bring everybody in. Like, say, for instance, this week I did Be Grateful from the Hawkins Singers. And basically that song is a ballad, you understand, from the beginning to the end. You start from, you humming to, that's for everybody. Be Grateful is the Walter Hawkins Singers. So anything from the Walter Hawkins Singers I love, because their songs is like very touching. And so basically what I did is when I brought that song in, I just hit the hi-hat, and basically that led the director to bring the choir in. It was very awesome. So hopefully when I get a chance, that video will be on my page. So, but it's going to be an amazing time. So, what do you do on your off time, family?
On my off time, sometimes I rest. Sometimes we'll go to the movies, since the movies are open back to, because of COVID, things were closed. So, rest really, because I have, a lot of shows that I'm doing, learning new music, and traveling, hanging out with family. And because I have so many other things coming up in the spring, I have a bunch of new music that I'm learning because I'll be going on tour in the spring, so to South America. And then I have some engagements when I come back. So really studying and learning the music.
Amazing. So what good memories as a singer that you have to take with you in your music career?
When I released my first CD, and I had the CD release at, we have a church here called Westminster, and they have blues on Mondays and jazz on Friday night. And it was pouring down rain, and there was standing room only upstairs and downstairs at the church. People sitting in the aisleway, and to come out, and as Dick Smith, who's a jazz vocalist and former Redskin player, said, he said, "You came in here with a Quincy Jones production with the orchestra and evening gown." And he said, "You have set the bar high for a lot of, vocalists in the city, because you came in here the way it used to be done with the Nancy Wilsons, the Sarah Vaughns, the Ella Fitzgerald, the Dinah Washingtons, and so forth." Because I've always liked the big band sounds and the orchestras and all, and that was one of the things that when I started singing again, that I had talked with Vince Evans about, when we started working on the first CD. And I told him, I said, "I want the orchestra." And then the second show that I did at the DC Winery also had the orchestra there, and I mean it was just the sound and the people, how they were saying they loved, the music, with the orchestra. I work with the orchestras of trios, a quartet, quintet, it just depends on the side of the venue. But that was one of the special moments of being able to sing with the orchestra with my independently produced CD, Stronger Than Ever, which is my first CD.
Yes. Amazing.
And Vince did some beautiful arrangements on the first CD as well as the second CD, Sack Full of Dreams. The man is a beast.
Awesome. So, what, as we come to a close, what do you have to say to the world, possibly?
What I would say to the world, or anyone that has a dream of something that they want to do, be it music, artwork, anything that you desire and you have in your mind that you want to do, go for it. It doesn't matter what your age is. Don't let anyone tell you what you can't do. Have faith in yourself and walk out on faith, and God will guide you the rest of the way.
That's true. That is true. I like that. Tell us about that show.
Yeah, the opportunities, that I have been afforded has been because I have been, God has placed me with some phenomenal people from, musicians, vocalists in my field, and, family and friends have supported me from the day that I started, singing again, because one of the things my husband asked me before he passed was, when are you going to start singing? And my response to him was, when God ordered my steps and put me with who I'm supposed to be with. And I just happened to go to a party, and the individual friend of mine owned a jewelry boutique. She said, "Oh, she sings." I said, "I didn't come here to sing." And he said, "Come on." And so he said, "I have the right person for you." And that was Vince Evans. And ever since that, and I went to him, and we started down this path, and it's just been phenomenal. My thing is, you can't let fear stop you from doing what's in your heart, because God gives us a gift or gifts. And it's up to us as to whether or not we're going to step out there and use it. There are a lot of people who would say, wish I could have, should have, and didn't, and just let the gift, go to the wayside. But I would just say to anyone, I don't care what age you are, you can be in your 90s. If there's something that has been in your heart that you want to do, step out on faith and do it.
That's true. That's good word. So next week, we're going to have you on again next Wednesday, because we got something to talk about on as far as the February 7th, 2023. I want to know everything from the beginning to the end. If you can remember it, that'll be a blessing.
Well, I just, anyone in the listening audience that lives in the DMV, please come on out. It's going to be a great show. I will have the trio, which will consist of Vince Evans, Eric Glazer, and J.C. Jefferson on the 7th of February. On Valentine's Day, definitely come on out and celebrate, at Blues Alley. For Valentine's Day, I will have Eric Glazer, Vince Evans on piano, J.C. Jefferson on drums, Lyle Link on saxophone, Alvin White on guitar, Lamont Mitchell on percussion. So, we have, I have everybody with me on the 14th and on the 28th, and as I said before, on the 28th, I will be featuring Lavinia Nee Smith with me, and then on the 21st, I will be featuring Terry Cobra with me. So some phenomenal musicians and vocalists, and so just trying to play it forward, and bringing in the individuals that I have with me, because they're absolutely wonderful, and you don't want to miss my residency at Blues Alley.
That's going to be a nice. Let them know the address.
The address. Hold on for a second.
I got it. It's 1073, 1073 Wisconsin Avenue. Is it
Northwest?
Northwest, right? Washington D.C.
Yes.
2007.
Yes, 2 shows, 7 and 9 p.m. Parking is right across the street, so it's very convenient.
Okay.
And come on out, and you will have a wonderful time of great jazz and blues music and great food.
It's going to be, oh, my goodness. Don't talk about food now. You're about to open up another door.
Yes, great food. So come on out and enjoy yourself. And the time was changed to 7 so that people could come out and enjoy an evening. And then if you want to, you can stay over at the 9 o'clock show as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what is your platforms that they can reach you at?
I can be reached at hazelmitchell-bell-music.com, or I can be reached through Elliott Jazz Management for bookings.
Awesome.
And his email address is, and it's on my website as well, but I'll give you that as well.
Okay.
Hold on one second. As a matter of fact, I went to see Ella sing tonight, a play tonight that was giving honor to her music tonight. That was magnificent. So they can reach me at Elliott Jazz Management, WRElliott58@gmail.com.
Okay, awesome.
And his number is 916-230-6323.
Awesome. So next week, we're going to be looking forward to the next show with you, Lady Hazel. It's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it on next week. It's going to be, I could just taste it right now.
Yes, you can. Also, when they go on my website, they can subscribe to my website, and so any shows coming up, we always send an e-blast out so everyone will know where I will be appearing.
Okay. Oh, awesome. Amazing. So you always welcome under this platform, Musicians Matters platform, the Takeover platform, anytime. The Takeover
I
is
appreciate it.
Yeah, the Takeover is like when you can talk about anything from, and you can just say, not verbally. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you can talk about whatever, if it's Christian, whatever. You can just say,
that sounds.
You can talk about anything. So.
Well, I look forward to that. I have to do that.
Yeah. You say for instance, I like art. I like a lot of art. So I like to cook. You can talk about stuff like that. That's why it's called the Takeover. I have 2 platforms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Musicians Matters and the Takeover.
Well, that sounds like a plan. I have to call into that. When you have it.
Awesome.
And I'm looking forward to coming out to Las Vegas and performing, so we're working on that as well.
Awesome. So it says I would like to thank my mentor, Jerry Royce, Live Positive Power 21 Christian Media LLC, for being there as a true brother and a true friend in Christ. I would like to thank Tyler Gaston, the Gas Station Recording Studio, for all my engineering work, for everything, for as far as the Drum Clinic, Drummers United International.com, for everything. It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Hebrews 11:1. Be blessed.
Thank you, and you be blessed as well.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me, Roger, and have a blessed week.
You too.
The first time ever I saw your face, I thought the sun rose in your eyes, and the moon and the stars were the gifts you gave to the dark and the endless skies, my love. The first time ever I kissed your mouth, I felt the earth move in my hand like a trembling heart of a captive bird that was there at my command, my love. And the first time ever I lay with you, I felt your heart so close to mine, and I knew the joy would fill the earth and last, and last till the end of time. The first time ever I saw your face, your face, your face, your
Join me as your host, Roger Swift, every Wednesday, Musicians Matters Podcast, live right here at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Positive Power, 21 Christian Media LLC. Let's go!
You're listening to Jerry Roycelive-Worldwide Podcast.